Hey friends, Ash here with Gents, and it's that time of the month again. It's Max Aroma bundle time. I don't know what you were thinking, but it's Max Aroma bundle time. And this month it is Nishane. I've chosen 3 fragrances from the house of Nishane. So in case this is your first time tuning into one of these Max Aroma videos, I'm gonna go over all 3 fragrances. It's gonna be like miniature reviews, not full length or anything. And I'm also gonna show you the presentation from the house, and I'm gonna give away the bundle that I have right here. And the bundle this month is $85, so it's a little more expensive than usual. Usually most of the bundles I put together are like in the $50 range, sometimes a little bit less, sometimes a little bit more, but this month it's a bit more. So like I said, we're gonna check out some presentations. I'm gonna show you the bundle. I'm gonna give this bundle away, and I'm also gonna give away a gift card to Max Aroma for one of you guys out there. So let's jump into this. I don't have how much the gift card is for this month. It's based off of the sales of the bundles each month. So 10% of the value of the bundle sold goes into a gift card each month. I say this every single month. I'm like just a robot repeating myself. But I don't make any money off the sales of these bundles. I just turn them into gift cards and give them to you. But I don't have the amount from last month. That's what I'm trying to say. Actually, I don't even know if any of those sold or not. So if there's not enough for a gift card, I'll just buy you guys one and just give it to you out of my own pocket. So at the bare minimum, it's gonna be for $50. I'll just say that, and hopefully it's more. So it might end up being that this bundle I give away here that's worth $85 is worth more than the gift card this month. Oh. So the 3 fragrances that I chose are my 3 favorites from the house. We have Ani, we have Sultan Vetiver, and we have this one right here, Hacivat. So those are the 3 fragrances in the bundle this month. And these are the 3 that I feel like have been talked about the most from the brand. So if you've been wanting to check Nishane out, but you haven't had the opportunity to do so, this could be a good chance. Or maybe Sultan Vetiver is not really one of the ones that's been talked about the most, but I love it, so that's why it's there. So first off, let me show you the presentation for this one really quickly. That way you can kind of see how it looks in case you do want to pick up a full bottle of one of these fragrances. Now, they don't all look exactly like this in terms of the bottle. For example, this one has a matte finish. Some of them have a little label stuck onto the front with a clear bottle, but you'll get the general idea. So here is the box for Hacivat. Now, it does come with the slip cover, which is right here, but I already have it taken off just to make things a little bit smoother here. So you can see how that looks on the front and on the side and on the back, which has your ingredient information right here. And these are extrait de parfum concentrations, so they are highly concentrated fragrances. Then you have the box that the fragrance actually comes inside of. Again, name of the house, concentration down there at the bottom. You have the little logo on the spine, nothing on the back, and it pulls out like so. And it has kind of a rubberized feel to the box, which kind of makes it hard sometimes to open up. So you have this little card on the inside. You can open that up, pull it out, and there's a little piece of art that coincides with the bottle. It's a little postcard, and then it has the notes right here. Top notes, bergamot, pineapple, grapefruit. Mid notes, jasmine, patchouli, cedarwood. Base notes, clear wood, oak moss, dry timber wood. And then the bottle sits right inside here. There's a little cutout, and this is cardboard here. You can feel that there's no foam inside, so it's kind of a hollow cardboard, and then the bottle sits right in there. And here we do have the bottle. Like I said, this one has kind of a matte finish. You've got the name of the house, name of the fragrance, the concentration right there on the front. The cap is a nice heavy metal cap. Does not click into place, slides into place, as you can see right there. Not particularly snugly either. Definitely not a fragrance house you want to pick up by the cap. And then on the bottom, you have your sticker. And I know a lot of people don't pick up fragrances from their cap, and that's a good habit. You shouldn't pick up by the cap, even though I do more times than I should. And I'll go ahead and waste a couple sprays for you guys right there. And then these fragrances that come inside the bundle, I show them every time. They come inside this little cardboard box that says Max Aroma on there, and they are in lipstick atomizers like so. You just twist, and spray, twist back, it goes back down, and if you want, you can take them out and change them around. Let me really quickly break these fragrances down for you guys. Hacivat gets compared all the time to Creed's Aventus, and it does have an Aventus kind of feeling when you first spray it on. That's going to be because of the bergamot and the pineapple in the opening, the pineapple accord. Those mix together to give you kind of a fruity Aventus-ish type vibe. It doesn't smell exactly like Aventus, but it does have that Aventus style, that Aventus DNA, if you want to call it that. One thing you're not going to get here though is the birch / smoke that you get in Aventus. So this one much more on the fruity side of things, that really sweet, kind of inviting, fruity opening. That's what this one's gonna give you. As this dries down though, it changes quite a bit from Aventus. So it starts off smelling like an Aventus style fragrance, and when you smell it, you'll probably be like, oh yeah, I get that Aventus comparison right away. But as it dries down, it changes. It kind of goes its own way, does its own thing, and a bunch of oak moss starts to come out the longer this stays on your skin. So that makes it smell a little bit earthy, but it doesn't smell bad. It doesn't really smell dirty, just a little earthy, and it's that oak moss. And there are also additional woods in here as it dries down as well that you're gonna pick up. But again, it doesn't smell like Aventus in the dry down, and it doesn't have that smokiness that Aventus does. There's a really nice sparkle to this fragrance. It's got great versatility. You can use it in almost any situation and it's gonna work. It's got great longevity, great projection, which you would expect because it is an extrait de parfum. And if you're after compliments, really, really attention grabbing as well. Actually, a lot of people will tell you that this does better for them in terms of grabbing attention than Aventus does. So that's Hacivat. Now let's talk about Ani. This one is really well known for its vanilla note. It is a vanilla lover's fragrance, and I love it. There's ginger in there, there's black currant, there's cardamom, there's pink pepper, there's bergamot, there's sandalwood. So there's a lot else in the fragrance. There's a lot more going on than just vanilla, but the vanilla in there is so good that sometimes people forget about all the other notes a little bit. So this one's effervescent, spicy, and sweet right off the top. You get some of those notes that I just mentioned, and the vanilla comes across a little bit sugary. It comes across creamy, comes across rich and complex. It's a really smooth fragrance. The vanilla does have this kind of zinginess to it, which is going to be because of those accompanying spices that it has that kind of stay there through the opening and the mid and into the dry down as well. Fantastic A+ vanilla fragrance. There's a reason people talk about it so much. And then the last fragrance of the three, but definitely not least, Sultan Vetiver, one of my favorite vetiver fragrances of all time. It has multiple vetivers used in the fragrance. So it has bourbon vetiver, it has Javanese vetiver, it has Haitian vetiver. So there's a lot going on there in terms of the vetiver. You get a lot of different facets of vetiver. You know, you've got the smokiness, you've got the grassiness, you've got dry facets, you have clean facets, a lot of different things going on. There's also neroli in there, there's leather, there's bergamot, so it's not just vetiver, but the vetiver in it is so good, and it's so versatile, so wearable, that the vetiver just kind of overshadows the other supporting notes for me. And again, like I said, all of these are extraits de parfum, so they're gonna have great performance, all three of them. As I mentioned, the bundle is $85. That gets you 8 milliliters of each one of those three fragrances, so 24 milliliters overall, and they are those little travel lipstick atomizers. If you're unaware of who Max Aroma is for any reason, there's going to be a link in the description to their website. Make sure to check them out. Also a link in the description to this bundle. But they're a great fragrance discounter. They sell authentic niche and designer fragrances at discounted prices. So if you are in the market for a fragrance, make sure to check them out. Let's go ahead and do the giveaway for these. In order to be entered, you need to like the video, you need to be subscribed to the channel, and you have to leave a comment below about which of these three fragrances you like most or you're most interested in. That's what you have to do in order to be entered. In about a week to 10 days, I will draw winners. I will post them on the community tab of my YouTube page, and then you'll be able to see if you won or not. If you did, reach out to me and I'll get you your prize. So one of you will win this, and one of you win the gift card. All right, guys, it's gonna do it for me. Thanks for hanging out with me today. Thanks for all your support. Stay safe out there, and I'll see you guys tomorrow with another fragrance video. See you guys.